See reflections on the water, more than darkness in the depths. See him surface in every shadow. On the wind I feel his breath. Goldeneye found his weakness. Goldeneye, he'll do what I please. Goldeneye, no time for sweetness, but a bitter kiss bring him to his knees. You'll never know how I watch you from shadows of the child. You'll never know how it feels to be the one who's left behind. You'll never know the days, the nights, tears I've tried. Now it's time has come and time is not on your side. Well, howdy there, pluckers. Ivysaur Fingers back with you again for hopefully another interesting, fairly quick lesson for you there. That was a shortened version of a classic song from Tina Turner from the Goldeneye James Bond movie. Okay, basically what you heard there was like an intro adaptation for a single acoustic guitar, a verse basically and a chorus. But basically what happens after then is just repeat everything again with different words. It's just like two lots of the same all the way through the song. There's nothing else in it. Okay, so once you've got one half the song, you just check out the words for the second and you've got it. Okay, second half. Right, so let's get to it. So I'm in standard tuning, no capos, and I'm doing it in the same key as the original version from the film, and it's in the key of F sharp minor. Okay, so let's get to it. So obviously the intro is a little bit adapted. I started it off because there's a fair bit going on. This little simple thing, which is part of the background on the start, but it's okay. It's like a little piece on F sharp minor. So I'm playing like a D minor shape, but up here, top E string 5th fret, third string 6th fret, and second string the 7th fret, which is like a D minor shape. It's an F sharp minor. Okay, and I'm just playing the top 3 strings. So I play it once, and then I lower the first finger down to the 4th fret. Okay, then back to the 5th fret with the first finger, and then add your pinky to the 7th fret on the top E string. Alright, so now just repeat. So I do it twice. Okay? That's just my idea for a way to get into the song. Okay? Using part of what's in the intro, and then it just comes in with the very simple, just the bottom E string open, and then to the 2nd fret on the bottom E 3 times. Okay, and you'll either do it sort of like just a raw, or you can sort of palm mute it very lightly back edge of your hand here, resting on the thick strings, so it gives it a slightly thicker, thuddier sound. I'll do that once, leave it a little pause, and then I'll do it again, but then we do this bit. So this, and it's like octaves. I'm playing the 3rd fret of the 5th string with my first finger, and the 5th fret of the 3rd string with my pinky. You could use your 3rd finger, I tend to use my pinky, and you just aim at the 5th string. The 4th string will be muted by the back edge of your first finger, and then it goes to the 3rd string. So I'm going from 5 down to 3, okay? And you hit that and then slide it down 1 fret. So the first finger is on the 2nd fret, the 5th string, pinky is on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so it's could do it with 2 strokes. You can do it twice, or you could just slide it, whichever you like best. Do it again. Okay, bit of a pause, and then she comes in with the first verse, and I'm just basically strumming chords like so. This is an F sharp minor. See reflections. I'm just doing single strums really. So that's an F sharp minor, bowing the first 3 strings, 2nd fret, 1st finger, and then I'm playing the 4th fret of the 5th string and 4th string with 3rd finger and pinky. I'm not playing the bottom E. You could do, if you wanted to do a bar chord, help yourself, but I'm just doing it like this, 5 downwards, and it's like see reflections on the water is a D with F sharp in the bass. You could use your thumb over if you wanted to, just a standard D chord with your thumb on the 2nd fret of the bottom E, and go from 6 down to 2 like that. I tend to do it like this. So my 1st finger's on the bottom E string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger's on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and I'm using my pinky. You could use your 3rd finger. I'm using my pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 6 down to 2. Okay, so whichever you like best. So see reflections on the water. Now the 3rd chord is an F sharp minor 6, and all I'm doing, I'm barring the first 3 strings on the 2nd fret, 1st finger. 4th finger is going to, sorry, the 3rd finger, 3rd finger is going to the 4th fret on the 4th string, the D string, and pinky is playing the 4th fret of the 2nd string, 4th fret of the 2nd string, B string, and it's 4 downwards. Should sound like that, F sharp minor 6. Okay, so you've got, so far I've got see reflections in the water, then the F sharp minor 6, more darkness, and then the D with F sharp in the bass again. That's it, okay? Then back to the F sharp minor, to the D with F sharp in the bass, and then we've got the final line of the verse, which is, I'm playing it as an E chord. You could play a standard E here, where it's like, on the wind I feel his breath, but I think it sounds better if you play it as a bar chord, as an E major as a bar chord on the 7th fret, either with 3 fingers on the 9th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, or a single 3rd finger bar on these, again, 9th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, and it's like, and then you go down to a D flat, which is the same shape, major shape bar chord, like that or like that, and the bar is on the 4th fret, and these fingers are on the 6th fret. Okay, so once again, whole verse. See reflections on the water darkness in the depths, see him surface in the shadow, on the wind I feel his breath. Repeat the whole thing again. Goldeneye, I found his weakness, Goldeneye, he'll do what I please, Goldeneye, no time for sweetness, but a bitter kiss will bring him to his knees. Right, next bit is E minor. You'll never know how much I watched you from the shadows of a child. So that's E minor, and then I'm playing E minor 7th. We're just taking the standard E minor, da 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 da, and then take this 3rd finger away, leave the 4th string open, leave the 2nd on the 5th there, all the other strings are open, and hit that 4th, because this is a rundown from E minor. So that's E minor, then take that 3rd finger away and play the 4th string, strum, so that 4th string open, strum, and then we play this E minor over C sharp. So again, on this time I've got my first finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and my 3rd finger is playing the 4th fret of the 5th string, the A string, and this time you hit that note and then strum the rest. Okay, so you've got "You'll never know how much I watched you from the shadows of a child. You'll never know how it feels to be the one who's left behind." Just 2 lots of that sequence. Okay, so once again, "You'll never know how I watched you from the shadows as a child. You'll never know how it feels to be the one who's left behind." Now comes to the really tricky bit of this song, I think. It's like a B minor bar chord. Okay, this is like you never know the days, right? So it's you never know the days, the nights. Now what I'm doing is, it's B minor, and then what you do is you, from the B minor bar chord, 2nd fret bar, minor shape, from the B minor, this 3rd finger goes up to the 4th fret of the 5th string, and you need to hit that note and then strum the top 3 strings. So it's like, because this is like rising, it's like progression. Alright, then take the bar off and just play that shape, that part. Okay, so take your bar off and just put your 1st finger on that top E string 2nd fret and play the 4th string open and then the top 3 strings. Okay, so it's, and then for the final one you put keeping these 2 fingers, the 3rd finger and pinky where they are, 2nd fret, 2nd string 3rd fret and 3rd string 4th fret. Put the bar back on, and play the 4th string on the 2nd fret. Or what I tend to do from that one, I just bar the first 4 strings and then hit that 2nd on the 4th, and then it repeats. Okay, so it's, okay, it's a little progression there. Got that, so B minor bar chord, hit the 5th string, 2nd fret, top 3 strings, then put that 3rd finger up to the 4th fret on the 5th string, hit that, then top 3 strings, then take the bar off and make up 1st finger playing the 2nd on the top E string, open 4th string, top 3 strings again, then what I do is I just bar the first 4 strings, hit the 2nd on the 4th, and then the top 3 strings again. So what it's doing is going with the bass line. Okay, so it's, okay, whole bit again. Okay, let's see what makes some sense out of it. So it's from the E minor. You'll never know how much I watched you from shadows as a child. You never know how it feels to be the one who's left behind. You never know the days, the nights, the tears I cried. But now my time has come, and my time is on your side. On that one it stops. When you get to the D note, don't do the one with the E in it, just stop on that one because it goes, and then she just sings it without any accompaniment. And time is not on your side, and then it goes, and you're off into the next verse. Okay, so then it does another verse, and then another verse, so another 2 verses. It basically just repeats the same again as the first half, different words, another 2 verses, and then the E minor and the B minor bit, and it comes out with the old Goldeneye. It's a Goldeneye. Just repeats that a few times for the ending, okay? Well, sorry about that, I hope it makes sense to you, okay? And I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.